Hi, this is King of Review. If the sum from k equals 1 to 10 of ak is equal to 4, evaluate the sum from k equals 1 to 10 of 5ak plus 1. Let's first look at this sigma notation here. Let's write out the first few terms. If we have our first term a1, this is equal to 5 times a1 plus 1. a2, which is our second term, is equal to 5 times a2 plus 1. Our third term, a3, is equal to 5 times a3 plus 1. And this keeps going, and we finally get to the last term, which is the 10th term. a10 is equal to 5 times a10 plus 1. Since we're dealing with the sigma notation here, we're looking at the sum of all of these terms. So we could write this out as 5a1 plus 1, this is the first term, plus 5a2 plus 1, this is the second term, plus 5a3 plus 1, this is our third term, and we keep going until we get to our 10th and final term, which is 5 times a10 plus 1. You see there's a 5 in each of these terms. Therefore, we could factor out this 5. There's also a 1 in each of these terms. So we can add those up to equal 10. So let's do that. Let's factor out a 5. So we have 5 times a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus, and this keeps going until we get to a10. And then we've added up each of the ones from the 10 terms, and this is equal to plus 10. Now let's look at the first sigma notation here. Our a1 value is equal to a1. Our a2 value is equal to a2. Our third term, a3, is equal to a3. And this continues until we get to the 10th and final term, which is a10, and this is equal to a10. And again, we're talking about summation notation, which is the sum of. So we'll add up each of these terms. a1 plus a2 plus a3, and this keeps going until we get to a10. So what do you notice when we compare the two sigma notations here? When we worked this out, we got this for the first sigma notation and this for our second sigma notation. You see what's in common here? This portion. And we're told that this first sigma notation in the problem is equal to 4. So we know that this portion here is equal to 4. So now let's use that information to simplify our problem. So we have 5 times 4 plus 10. Working this out, we get 20 plus 10, and this is equal to 30. 30 is our final answer. Thanks for watching.